So hello Leapers, I hope you are doing well. Alright, the impact one we'll be getting rid of. But this video is going to be part of a series that I'm going to start. This is going to be the first one. And essentially what I'm going for... Okay, that's going to be... So, there's a lot of new gifts, and there's a lot of reworked gifts with the gift update. And what I'm curious, and what you might be curious about as well, is what gifts are good, right? And of course, every build, every run is going to be different. That's just how roguelites work, especially Windblown. So many weapons, trinkets, combinations, all that fun stuff. But there's keywords, if you will, or classes of gifts, right? There's curse, there's burn, there's bleed, brutality, things like that. So I want to see which of those is the best one, which of those classes. So this video, for example, I have all of the brutality gifts turned on and most of the other gifts turned off. Oh, hold on. We gotta lock in here for a good transform. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't gotten a lot of these before. All right, that's terrible. Simple hex. We're not doing that. But lose a gift slot, but then critical damage. I mean, that's gonna be a pretty nice one. So we can always get that gift slot back. I'm pretty sure. So we should be just fine. After however many kills, 25. We should be in business. But back to what I was saying, I do want to see which of these gift groups, if you will, is the best. And I've always been a big fan of brutality, so the goal is to get maybe not all of the brutality gifts, but most of them, and just see how they stack up in a run. Probably won't be able to get them all in our first looper round, so we'll have to loop a couple times maybe. But just to see how they stack up, you know? And Rage Dodge does have brutality and freeze. So I'm counting that one for sure. We have curse criticals, but then this one also applies curse. I mean, we won't take Elbro, I'm sorry. I know everybody loves Elbro, but... Actually, we have bleed infusion. That's probably not too good with what we're rocking. Also don't know whether to do every video like this. I also have some Overwhelm turned on as well. I mean, Overwhelm is just busted. I mean, you gotta take Overwhelm. But we only have 3 gift slots. I'll reroll. Come on. Brutality. Oh, I think... So this would be good for trinket spam. I think we'll go with this. Yeah. I think we'll go... Okay, Elbro, I'm sorry. I know I said I would leave you. But I was just joking. I would never leave you. Now we may need to go for a little bit of a trinket refill. But yeah, that's basically the idea. Just get a bunch of the gifts belonging to the same group and see how they stack up, how far they will take me. I'm not gonna sit here and loop 50 times, right? But just to see how it performs across every part of the game, right? Just starting out and going beyond into endless as well. But yeah, and I don't think I'll be able to do the same weapons each time, same trinkets each time. So we'll probably have a little bit of variety. I'm just playing with the weapons that I enjoy playing with. Everybody knows I love the Elder Sword, so we're gonna rock with that for now. But who knows what might happen as we progress through the game. Right now we're doing quite a lot of damage. I mean, that's the Elder Sword talking, but also we have brutal trinkets, and then enraged dodge right now. Hopefully we can get those gift slots back, because right now we gotta get an 8 kills. That critical damage, oh, that's gonna be so nice. Let's see, brutality. No brutality, but power refill is actually gonna help us get more brutality, because we'll be able to spam trinkets more and just keep that uptime. You know what? Yeah, I've decided. I'm just gonna run all of the brutality gifts. Just get rid of everything else. Just go full in on brutality. See how that's gonna rank up. Might take a while to get there, so we'll carry other things until then. But once we get to endless, we'll just stick to brutality, see how it's gonna go. I think that's gonna be a good way to kind of test every class of gifts here, see how they rank up. Here we go. We have 1 enemy kill, and then we'll get that sweet crit damage that I've been waiting for. Here we go. Who's gonna be the lucky victim? There you go. Gift transformed. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. It really does. And we get our gift slot back. Very nice. That is what I love to see. I love powerful brutality. So basically, Every second we have brutality up, it's going to get even stronger up until 15 seconds. And right now we don't have too much brutality, just really the trinkets, especially if I time them correctly. That should be enough to maximize it, right? 8 seconds plus 8 seconds. Hopefully we can get something else to maximize brutality uptime, but that is basically the key component there. So let's see how it stacks up. I don't know whose body that is. I've never died before, so it must be someone else. But you can see that. Oh my, big damage here. And then keep brutality up. I would think the number would get... Maybe they haven't put that into the game yet. But it shouldn't be 90%. Every second I have it up, it should be getting stronger by 12%. So 12% additional every second for 15 seconds. That's going to be, you know, well over 300% if I'm starting at 90. So I guess it's just not updated to actually reflect that, but just keep that in mind. It should be working. I mean, maybe I need to test. That'd be awkward if the main piece of the build did not work. I mean, we'll find out, right? Because if I'm just not doing more damage, I think we know what the problem is. So there you go. Dashes activate brutality. We'll take that one, absolutely. Midas, I mean, we'll be spending money, I'm sure. So forget Midas. This is all about brutality today. Now I'm curious. Does it make sense to have all of these? Because Brutal Trinkets is 110. I don't know. Does it overwrite? Hold on. Right now I have 60 because I'm dashing. If I use a trinket. Oh yeah, it's 110. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna overwrite myself, right? But it should be fine. At least we'll always have some sort of brutality up in this case. So that way, persistent brutality will be able to ramp up that damage. So just so you get an idea, we have enraged dodge. I mean, that's just has the word brutality in it, so I stuck it in there. Brutal trinkets. If we alternate our trinket usage accordingly, we'll always have this up. So 110 ramping up every 14. You know, maximize after 15 seconds, and then if not, we got brutal dash to cover the gaps. Power refill to help us with our trinkets, but we'll probably get rid of that once we get more brutality gifts. And then we got some crit damage there. So that's just how it is for now. We'll try and collect the rest of the Pokemon, you know, gifts, if you will. Catch them all. Catch all the brutality gifts like they're Pokemon. That's what I meant to say. But right now, I mean, we have the damage. I mean, it should not be staying at 110%. Every second we have this up, it should be getting higher and higher. You know, assuming that the gift is working as it should be. Come on, more brutality. I mean, deadly brutality, that's an even higher number. Oh, that's what everybody loves to see, especially when you're going for Obsidian Axolotl. Here we'll get an Alpha Paladin, I'm sure. Oh, okay. He did not come back. I thought he would. But yeah, I do think I'm going to put some feedback then, because if we have powerful brutality going up, this number should be getting higher every second. I don't know, I think that would be nice just so you could actually see the effects of your gift. But for now, let's just take, I don't know, maybe I'll have to review the footage and like remember the damage numbers and be like, okay, yeah, it went up or it didn't go up. But I trust them that it's just a UI thing. And Motion Twin is not scamming me. The other one I'm probably going to look for is Brutal Alternation. So every time you switch weapons, you get Brutality. That would essentially round out all the brutality-giving gifts, I'm pretty sure. Boingfish. See, that works pretty well with brutality as well, because brutality is not just off of weapons or trinkets, it's just off of just damage, right? Just a complete damage bonus for the duration. So anything you do in that time frame, it's gonna reap the benefits. I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage, so I feel like the gift is working as intended. Look at that, 5,000! And it's still up, so it should be higher now. Alright, same thing. I mean, it's different alter attacks, though. I don't know, that's the fun part with testing. You have to try and keep so many things consistent. But for now, as long as the enemies die, I am more than happy. Trying to be careful with how I use my trinkets, trying not to use them both at once, so we can keep that brutality up there as long as possible. We got a new gift here. Overwhelming hits. I think that is the final overwhelming gift I needed. So I'm pretty happy with that, because Overwhelm is probably going to be the next video I do. Overwhelm, I think, is just absolutely insane, ridiculous. Very curious to see how Overwhelm stacks up against the competition. And then we do want Trinket Refill, because eventually we're going to get rid of Power Refill. And we just want to be running with Brutality. My Memo Reaper. So let's see. I think if we do this right, I'm going to Boing Fish, and it should be insane damage, I think. Okay, well, I took insane damage there, but... Okay, we're getting good damage. Might just be Boing Fish doing its thing there. That was good. I enjoyed that. Crippling Dodge. That does not have Brutality. Come on, Brutality. Anything with Brutality. Is there even anything left with Brutality? I don't even remember. Let's get rid of Power Refill. So now we can officially say that we're rocking with everything that has... Or everything that's having an effect in the run is with Brutality. This is like a completely 100% Brutality-powered build, not counting the Hex. And then Survivor, I mean, obviously we're not going to get use out of that, because I never die. So, basically, we're basically running, you know, if you pride yourself on being like 100%, you know, solar-powered, this is essentially the Windblown Brutality version of that. We're 100% Brutality-powered. Trinkets not included either. A lot of disclaimers on this video, as you can tell. Size 100 Elder Sword. Oh my goodness, look at that brutal. Oh my, and it's glowing red. I love that effect as well. Good touch by Motion Twin. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is kind of ridiculous. Not sure if it's the Elder Sword or I mean, it has to be Brutality. I mean, look at that. That's literally all I've got. It's not like Survivor's giving us a damage boost, so really just Brutality just hits different, especially with the Elder Sword, which is my favorite weapon in the game. Just hits like an absolute truck. Let's see. Hold on. Can this guy survive? Oh, he barely survived now. We can get that Brutality up, I'm sure. There's got to be some other gift that gives Brutality at a higher rate. Because at least that's how I think it would work, right? Like, it just takes whatever... actually, that's a good question. I have no idea how it works. Because I'm thinking... I may not die. Because I have different levels of Brutality, like, starting off, right? So, dashes start off at 78. Trinket 130. So I'm curious on how this works, right? Does it start off at whatever... Does it start ramping up from whatever starts, or does it add on to whatever supersedes it? I'm not gonna lie. I'm too lazy to test that out. So I'll probably have to just do that later, or at least review the footage. But I would think it just... No, I actually have no idea. Like, I have no idea how that would work. And plus, the number isn't actually, like, going up, which I think would make it a lot easier to see. Because if, you know, we're adding, what is it, like 16% every second, we would be able to tell. Is it going off of this 156, which I don't even know what I have that starts off at 156. Is it the Trinket one? Let me see. I'll check in a moment. After this guy gets absolutely one shot, 156. Oh, it's kills activate. So is it ramping up off of 156 and then adding plus 16 onto it? Who knows? I don't know. All that matters is that the enemies die. That is what I care about. And right now, they're dying at a pretty consistent rate. Now this guy's always a very, very tough one. He's a tough customer here because he always has a ton of health. You can see that hit I did 10,000 and it barely moved his health bar. So we got to be really careful with this guy. Very tanky, and he attacks pretty quickly as well. But either way, they all fall to the size 100 Elder Sword. Now I'm curious, do we even have any Brutality gifts left in play? I think we have all of the... I think we have all of them. I think there's one or two missing, but I really can't recall. Well, we have all the important bits. Because we have Brutality pretty much 24/7. And it's ramping up. uh, every second we have it. So I think we can pretty much call it mission complete, I think. That's crazy. I thought we would have to loop quite a few times, but I think we have most of them. I know I'm forgetting one or two, but... Oh, it's Brutal Alternation, the one where you switch weapons. You get Brutality. I think that's the one we are missing. But honestly, we have pretty much 100% uptime on Brutality anyway, and I don't think its percentage would be, you know, start us off any higher. So we should be good. So I think now we'll just see how it does. Okay, I need to stop getting hit. That's one thing Brutality does not do. It does not prevent you from getting hit or making silly mistakes. So let's see how it's going to work here. So we'll get a flask because I'm about to do something a little crazy. So here we go. Brutality versus the Navaless brothers on the hardest difficulty. So we have Enraged Dodge. That gives us Brutality, 130. Same as Brutal Trinkets, also 130. Powerful Brutality is going to ramp up 15 seconds. And then Dash is activating Brutality. Kills as well. That's our highest one. But we're not going to be getting the kills part because I'm going to do all three at the same time. Actually, and I'm going to turn on Elbro here. And then once that timer is about to go down, we're ramping up. I'll be able to pop the laser. Hello? Hello? Okay, I might have messed up because I was trying not to die. But let's see how we do with the Brutality. Oh boy. Honestly, I think the number should have been getting bigger if it was actually ramping up. And I did not see it ramping up. So it must have been capped out, I think. Because the Boingfish number looked like it was staying the same. I don't know. Hard to kind of figure out under the pressure. And trust me, I am feeling the pressure right about now. But really, I think they're feeling the pressure. I mean, they're getting absolutely dumpstered, right? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm tripping over every rope of fire. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Brutality. All the way with the Elder Sword. Look at that. 15-minute run. I mean, in-game timer. I mean, it was probably a little bit longer than that. Probably like 20 minutes or so. But I'm feeling pretty good about that. I mean, just rocking Brutality. Of course, we got boosts and we got that Hex as well. That was really helpful. But just flat out Brutality. I mean, all these dodge gifts are really good. I like how they give you 2 things for the price of 1. And then just a lot of different ways to get Brutality. Honestly, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how this went. Brutality powered 100%. You know, minus trinkets and Hex. Actually, let me go real quick and see if there's anything we've missed. I think Brutal Alternation is the only one, but I don't think it gets much better than what we've got in terms of Brutality. I can't even reroll. I've spent so much. But yeah, that's gonna be it, I think, in terms of Brutality. I mean, we're gonna be doing pretty good damage for a while, because remember, everything just auto scales up now with the gift rework, or at least it actually says it now how much it's like it's updating every time you kill a boss. So you know, powerful Brutality, it was 16 I think last time we looked. Now it's 18, so we should be able to compete with all of these enemies. You know, we shouldn't be falling that far behind at any point. This is probably as strong as we get if we're just going off of Brutality alone. Of course, these boosts that we get occasionally will help us out. And then maybe, you know, if you wanted to, you don't just have to run Brutality. You could run Midas Upgrading Crystallize just to give you some scaling. But at least for Cataclysmic, the first loop around, Brutality gets you where you need to go. I mean, it's doing pretty good. Of course, the Elder Sword is kind of busted as well. There you go. That's what we were missing. Brutal Alternation. That's going to be a plus 90, which I think is on the low end. Everything else is pretty much higher than that. It's the same as Brutal Dash, which makes sense that you get the same either way. I mean, let me think here. Yeah, using the trinket gets you to plus 150, and then in theory we should be going up, you know, consistently with powerful Brutality. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. Just showing off Brutality. A pretty strong showing, you know, the first one that I decided to show off for you guys. So I think next will be Overwhelm, especially since I got the last Overwhelm gift I was missing recently. So I think we'll do Overwhelm next. I'm curious how much you guys think is going to be the best one. I mean, we have Curse, we have Burn, Bleed. I'll try and pick like the optimal weapons and trinkets for each of those, especially Bleed, for example, and you know, Sirocco or Fiery Claws for Burn. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I feel pretty confident I could go a couple loops with just this setup alone, not really needing Midas or upgrading Crystallizer, Balancer, even Berserk Fury, which is kind of nice now, at least in the short term. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Blood for the Boing God, as I always say. And I'll see you all in the Vortex.